I'm making chapstick holders and I want to show you there are several different ways to do it. It's kind of like the bookmark. There are a ton of them out there. Most of them are really easy to make. I do have one that I've got a template for. You know me, I get excited about making a template, but we're really just going to stick to a basic, simple, easy to sew chapstick holder. And you're going to need 2 pieces, 2.5 by 8 inches. You're going to need 1 piece of batting, interfacing. I'm using an iron-on fleece, and I like it because it just gives it a little bit more structure than if you just use lightweight, looks like a dryer sheet interfacing. Just feels a little more sturdy, a little more valuable. You can charge a little bit more. It will cost you a little bit more to make it, but that's it. All right, we're gonna put this together. We're gonna do some ribbon. I'm gonna cut it at 2 inches. I got this at the dollar store. 2 inches. Move this back out of the way. All right, so you're gonna take your D-ring. I always like to just burn the edges, make sure that they're not gonna continue to go anywhere. As they do fray, ribbon will. Ow, that was kind of hot. All right, we are gonna take that and we're going to, I like to just do 1 stitch over it. I'm using red thread because it's in my machine and I think it'll be cute with this blue and white. I just did little cherries, black, and I thought we're just gonna keep going. Okay, this just keeps it from moving around. I like to do a stitch just to hold it in place, just to keep it from wiggling all over the place. You're basically just going to stick it in between the 2 right sides, the 2 pretty sides. When I say right sides together, I mean pretty sides. We're gonna find the middle, so I'm just folding my material in half, putting a little crease. We're doing it, when you do this, you're putting it inside the 2 pretty sides with your metal piece or hook or lobster claw, whatever you want to call it, inside. And then I'm going to bring it up just enough I know I can get my presser foot through there. So you want to think about that. How much do you need? You may need to cut yours at 2.5 to give you enough to stick it out and also sew over it. I'm going to go ahead and clip that so it doesn't move while we're sewing all around. We're going to leave a little bit open on the side, and I am going to mark it because I will forget if I don't. And just about 2 inches is what we're looking at. All right. I probably should put a couple of clips just because, you know. Let's get that in there. We're just going to back stitch. And I'm going at about 1/4 inch. And we're just making the square. That's all we're doing. We're just going all the way around. Chapstick. Everybody uses chapstick at some point, right? I'm going to go ahead and cut off a little bit of this extra. We don't need all that on there. Cut that off. Whoa, that was a terrible cut. All right, then we're going to come down here, cut these. We're going to go ahead and cut the extra ribbon off. Yes, I have a trash can right there. I'm not just throwing stuff on the floor, although I have done that. All right, you've got your little piece in here, so you can grab that. Okay, I'm gonna go iron this and I will be right back. All pressed. The really nice thing about when you press this is you get that closure area, the part that's open, this where you pulled it through. It really does keep that in place whenever you go to fold this up, and you don't have to worry about it coming open because you've pressed it really well. Now on these, they are meant to kind of, I use my chopstick right here too, to just kind of pull this down and tight. And this one is meant to be slightly off. And we're just gonna press that with our fingers. And you can see we're still closed up where it was open. And we're gonna clip that. All right, and we are gonna start on, all you're gonna do, you're not gonna go all the way around it, although you could. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a finished look all the way around because I'm using a red thread, and I think it'll just pop on there, so. And also I don't want to change this out. Is that bad? No. All right, we are going to put that on there, and honestly I think the red will be kind of cute on this blue. All right, and you're gonna hold your threads just for a couple of stitches, and then you want to back stitch. And I'm gonna get rid of that. I am going to backstitch where the opening's going to be because we want that to hold really tight. It's going to see a little action. We're just going to go right across the top here. Oh yeah, I love the red on there. It's actually really cute. My goodness. Oh gosh, this is adorable. Look at that. Okay, let me put the little chapstick in here. This is how you'll see a lot of them. And you've just got your, oh, that's so cute. I love it. I love it. Okay, and then on here, you could put your, I don't know what this thing is called. I called it an O-ring. I'm sure that's not what its official name is. But you could put this on here so that you could add something else to it. You could do your keychain. This is a keychain, a fob, however you want to do it. This is a great one. And that's it. I'm Cassie. This is 62, handcrafted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.